Hey everybody, this is Kristen from A Voice and a View, here to do another video. It's been a few days since I've been on, and actually I did one video, but I took it down for certain reasons. But anyways, so today I want to talk about the 17th letter. Go look up the 17th letter. This was a huge part of my awakening. The lost gospel of, and then the letter. I want you to go look it up. And I want you to learn about it. But it was a huge eye-opening journey. And so many guys. Media organizations. When this information started coming out, because the people were trying to awaken others about everything that had been going on for so long. And we were getting a lot of backlash. You know, the truthers, the conspiracy theorists. The media just went crazy. And we got a huge backlash. And all of a sudden it was everybody against the 17th letter group. Let me tell you guys, what I have learned from that group, from the 17th letter group, changed my life, and I can't even tell you how many ways. Opened my eyes to things that I had never even dreamed would, well, I wouldn't say dreamed, imagined was going on. It was a huge part of my journey. But let me tell you guys, if the media is attacking something and saying it over and over again, why do you think they're doing this? They attack what is a threat. And it was so obvious at the time. So obvious. And they're very good at it. Manipulating the people to believing that it was the evildoers, the, whatever. Let me tell you guys, talked about projection. This is a perfect example of projection. They know this information is the truth. They do. But they project. They throw it out to others to not make themselves look guilty. Guys, you have no idea what's involved in all this. And you may start to be getting an idea. But maybe now that information is coming out about certain high up individuals that are being revealed, the spotlight is being put on them for what they've been doing in the dark. Maybe now you're starting to get an idea of what's been going on this whole time. But again, we are mirrors to each other. And a lot of the media have been lying to you for forever. They will try to put the blame on someone else or a group because they're trying to avoid accountability. They don't want to be exposed, guys. They don't want to be exposed with all the shady stuff they've been doing for so long behind the scenes. And I started following this group, gosh, I think it was in 2017. It wasn't right away, but I started following the posts and started researching the information that was dropped. And guys, this group, if you have not followed it, it doesn't tell you what to believe. It gives you links. It gives you pictures. It gives you videos. It gives you information to research for yourself. It doesn't just expect you to believe everything it says. And guys, a lot of this stuff has already been revealed as the truth. This stuff has been circulating on social media for years and years. Again, it started in 2017. The 17th letter. 2017, guys. No coincidences. Numbers are universal language. And there's a reason why information is put out when it is. Because numbers are everything. The universe is made up of numbers. Sacred geometry, guys. Understand what sacred geometry is. Look it up. Put a phrase in there. Just pick a sentence. Put a phrase in there and look up what it entails, what it all means in that sentence. There's so many different meanings. And guys, they use this as like a private language behind the scenes. You may be thinking they're saying one thing, but they're not. They're signaling to someone else what they're doing, what they're saying. The good side and the opposite, guys. Sometimes actual words mean something totally different. One of the most famous phrases under the 17th letter group: symbolism will be their downfall. Another one, guys. The hunters become the hunted. Huge. Huge one. Another one. Witches, warlocks, and puppet masters. Okay, this group, 17th letter, was exposing everything that was going on with so many different entities, so many different groups, so many different organizations, people, places even. Also GOV. Many other sensitive topics. But I'm putting this out here today because a lot of what the truthers were saying so many years ago are now coming to pass. Because we awakened early. Okay, there was so much information that was coming out that was trying to awaken the collective. Okay, we had to see what was going on in the dark before everybody else. We had to learn how to do it. We had to understand the information, which helped awaken us. We had to see it for ourselves, go through it, experience it, see the ugliness, and heal from it. Transmute that energy. Okay, because everybody's energy, guys. We're all energy. Everything is energy. But we had to understand that religion is man-made. We had to understand about who God really is, what God really is, how God works, through numbers, through universal language. Okay, we had to understand all of this. We had to learn a little at a time, gradually, over years of time, to understand and know that this is the truth, that we've been lied to and manipulated in so many ways in all of our lives. And right now, the Divine Collective are being attacked in so many ways because we are waking people up to it about what's been going on. Okay, we are in a spiritual war. We are in spiritual warfare. And energy is everything, guys. Energy is currency, is the real currency. You know, it's not your dollar bill. When you understand about energy, and that if you don't understand that you have it, especially the Divine Collective, you're not going to understand that other people have been using your energy for dirty purposes to create with. Because we are creators. If you want to call energy creating, it's basically the same thing. But it's your power. It's like an energy bubble around you guys. It's what you create with. It's source energy. God. And beings that don't believe in God, beings that are low vibrational, don't have that energy to create with. So they will use the Divine Collective's energy to gain in their lives, to create with. And that could be in so many ways. But a lot of the times, that divine being doesn't know that their energy is being harvested. And guys, this can happen in so many ways. A lot of the time, it's when you're triggered. They will do anything to make you upset, to trigger you. Because they get the biggest payoff of your energy when they do this. They can do it through sex magic, big payoff. They can do it in so many different ways, guys, but especially when you're upset, because your energy is at a high point. But it's called energy harvesting. They're energy vampires. These are low vibrational beings narcissists, karmics, whatever you want to call them. But when they know that there is a divine being around them, they will do anything to get in your energy. They will do anything to keep themselves in your energy. They will involve others in this situation to do dirty work with them. You know, this is a lot of information that the 17th letter group, which is more than just a group, guys, it's it's divine. Okay, this is divine information. This is from the Most High. These are downloads. So we're helping the divine collective wake up. But these are DNA downloads, guys. This is information that was being pushed out to the public to help wake us up. Again, I want you to go look up. You can find this stuff on YouTube. Go look up the Lost Gospel of, and then look up the 17th letter. I'm not going to say it because I'm probably going to get flagged. You have to see the ugly truth before you can ascend, guys, before you can go higher. You have to live in the truth. And until you see the ugliness of everything that had been going on for so long, it's going to be really hard for you to move forward. You know, the energy has to balance out. And part of this is you learning the truth. Because you have to learn all that information, transmute it, feel through it, heal through it. Oh, I just had a message. You have to see it, feel it, and heal through it to transmute the energy. Okay, because like I said, everything is being balanced out right now with energy. You're seeing everything out there balancing out. You're seeing some crazy things happen. And things happening to people that you couldn't have ever imagined would ever happen to certain individuals. You're seeing a lot of movie stars. So many that had a lot of power before. You're seeing a lot of things happen, guys. And not just in those industries. You're seeing people around you. You're seeing things happen everywhere. Energy is balancing out. And unfortunately, that could be in really drastic ways. And that is not up to us on what happens. That's up to Spirit. But I wanted to talk about this today because I was listening to it wasn't a podcast, but to a guide's message. And this opened my eyes to so many things. So many things that I was sick over, guys. This is an incredible time to be alive, even if you don't believe it and you don't see it in your lives. But we are living in incredible times. You know, revelations means to be revealed. Everything is being revealed. Hard or not. Difficult or not. As we move in, well, we are already in the age of Aquarius, but as we are transitioning, you're going to see a lot more of this. You're going to see a lot of ugliness out there. Okay. But you have to try to keep yourself centered. You gotta find your peace place. You gotta distract yourselves and create in your lives in a good way. You know, because whatever you create comes back to you. So be careful with what you put out into the world and what you're doing every single day, because Spirit sees it all. Even if you think you're doing something sneaky, the angels and Spirit, they know it all. They see it all. It's put in the Akashic records, guys. If you don't understand this, I'm here to tell you. There's also a thing called spiritual court. Some of these things seem so insane, guys. I get it. I didn't believe it either, but now I do. Now that I'm awakened, it's another detail that is in the mix. Another truth. But if you think you're doing dirty things in the dark, they're coming to light one way or the other. And depending on how much you put out there, you know, don't know. That's not up to me, but I just want you guys to look into this information yourselves, okay? Because it took a while. It was, you know, it was a lot of information over a long period of time. Some actually started from the very first post and went through the whole journey. And I started a little bit later, but I still saw some of the earlier posts that I missed. But this is what I want to end with, guys. There are good people in charge. Okay? And I'm not going to mention anything else about this. But just know that there are good people that know what's going on and that are working in the light. They are revealing information because you need to know. They are working in so many ways to help reveal the truth to you, ugly or not. But we have good people behind the scenes and in charge. So no matter what you see out there right now, and I don't care who's in politics, I don't care who's at the top. I'm not going to put any names out here. I'm just telling you that the divine is in charge. So please stop fighting with each other. Please stop thinking that there's no hope, because there is so much hope right now, and you may not see it, but there is. It just takes time. It just takes time to reveal it all and to transition. Everything is in divine timing. Everything. There are no coincidences in your life. If you see something, it's meant for you to see it. You need to start putting puzzle pieces together. Start putting all this information that's coming out and put it together like a puzzle. Because it basically is. And the answers are within you. They're not outside of you. They're inside of you. You just have to, again, heal yourself enough. Have a spiritual connection with God. Have a relationship. But heal yourself inside. Okay, and get a lot of that dark energy off of you that you've accumulated your whole life from your trauma by opening up your chakra system, learning to meditate, get out in nature. Okay, learn about energy, how to get it off of you, how to clear your energy, how to call your power back, call your energy back. Okay, these are things that help you wake up, to take the blinders off. But I want to end this video to just know that there's so much hope right now. Even if, through all the fires that are going on, through everything, guys. Doesn't matter what it is. Just know that we are in transition and that things are going to get better. Just keep that thought, okay? Stop focusing on all the negative. You got to keep hope alive, and just know that good people are in charge. Okay? Keep that thought right here, and don't let it go. Okay? And the best is yet to come. All right, this is Kristen from A Voice and a View. Love you all, guys. Hang in there. Keep going. Love you. Bye.